I was going to put together the whole Pink Floyd album, Animals, but I stopped after about 17 minutes worth. Then I quit. I think they're boring. I recalled Animals as incredible. Now I'm listening to it. I like to listen to stuff over and over again before I attempt to cover it, especially if it's more complex. The problem with Pink Floyd isn't they're complex. They're not really complex at all. The problem is they're boring. I'm talking music-wise. Now maybe the thing is I have perfect pitch and a music background, so I'm biased. There's always crap out there that sells. One asks, how can anyone be liking that music? Pink Floyd had its time and place, but like the Beatles, they were not that great. They didn't do anything original. I've been into music now for quite a bit over a year. I have autism, so I'm able to focus in on things. I'm the kind of Aspie who finds it difficult to stick with one thing. Maybe stamps will be the biggie that I'll always go back to. Singing is there. Clearly blogging, writing, not writing at this point, but speaking. I've turned my writing into speaking. I tried to a little bit. I counted about 5 obvious mistakes by Sonny Rollins for St. Thomas, 1965, that live version. It's gonna happen. So the best of the best, like Billie Holiday, these people were flawed, but they were perfect in their flaws. Freddie Mercury, name the person with perfect pitch who is able to hit any note, and even when they don't hit the note, they still hit it. They do. They might lose their balance a little bit, but then they find it. And that's what happened with Sonny Rollins a few times. But for those few mistakes, he was able to accomplish so much more than those who play it safe. Okay, for this part 1, that should about wrap it up. I'm going to now add, I've got Pigs on the Wing part 1. That was the opening to Animals. That goes on about a minute and a half. And then I'll do Dogs part 1. That goes 10 minutes. So that'll finish up this part 1. And then for part 2, I'll have 5 minutes of my condensed version of Dogs part 2. I wanted to do the whole thing, got bored with it, and almost immediately. I didn't get bored at all with St. Thomas, the jazz, Sonny Rollins. I can eat the same food. I can listen to the same music. I can do the same things over and over and not get bored. I think that's called freedom because I'm not being mechanical about it. That's the crucial point. A lot of those great singers weren't even writing their own tunes. They were just passing along songs, giving their own version. From Chet Baker to Billie Holiday to Sinatra. I've been listening to some jazz from the 20s. It is so interesting. When we're younger, we think it's gross or stupid or boring. Hopefully, before one dies, they experience total consciousness, the end of conditioning, the letting loose of the contents of consciousness. It's letting sleeping dogs lie. It's using knowledge when we need it, memory when we need it, and otherwise letting it be, to stay in the now, to be alert, to be wide awake. Be woke in a non-political, non-charged, triggering way. You didn't care. What happened to me? I didn't care. For you. We would zigzag our way through the boredom and pain, occasionally glancing up through the rain, wondering which of the buggers to blame. And watching the pigs on the wing. You got to be crazy. You gotta have a real need. You gotta sleep on your toes. And when you're on the street, you got to be able to pick out the easy meat with your eyes closed. And then moving in silently downwind and out of sight. You got to strike when the moment is right without thinking. And after a while, you can work on points for style, like the club tie and the firm handshake, a certain look in the eye, an easy smile. You have to be trusted by the people that you lie to, so that when they turn their backs on you, you'll get the chance to put the knife in. You gotta keep one eye looking over your shoulder. You know, it's gonna get harder and harder as you get older. Yeah, and in the end you'll pack up, fly down south, hide your head in the sand. Just another sad old man, all alone, dying of cancer.
And when you lose control, you'll reap the harvest you have sown. And as the fear grows, the bad blood slows and turns to It's too late to lose the weight you used to need to throw around. So have a good drown as you go down all alone, dragged down by the storm, 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 stone, 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 stone,